She is the only being in the 9 realms who is half alive and half dead. But is she a monster or a survivor? Odin called her a curse and banished her to the frozen dark. But in the shadows, she built a kingdom for the people the gods abandoned. Today, we judge the Queen of the Dead. Was she born an evil being, or did Asgard make her? To understand Hel, we have to look at her parents. She was born in Jotunheim, the land of the giants. Her father was Loki, and her mother was Angerboda, a powerful giantess whose name means the bringer of grief. She was born different. One half of her was alive and joyful. The other was the cold, silent, decaying corpse. But to Hel, this was simply who she was. She didn't feel half dead. She felt whole. But to the gods, she was a curse. Odin had seen vision of Ragnarok. He saw how Loki's children would burn the world. So the gods burst into her home. They didn't see a little girl. They saw a walking omen of their own death. Without a trial for a child who had done nothing wrong, the gods threw her into the bottomless, freezing mist of Niflheim. But Hel, she didn't just sit there and freeze. She took control of that wasteland and turned it into her kingdom, which then became known as Helheim. And while Valhalla was for the warriors, Helheim was for everyone, the elders, the farmers, the fishermen, the children. Hel gave home to all lost souls, while gods only favored the powerful warriors. And one day the god of light, Baldur, was killed. Hel had her soul. Gods loved Baldur because of who he was, the same way gods could accept Hel for who she was. Hel could have tortured Baldur's soul for vengeance. But she chose mercy. She even offered a fair trial for Baldur's soul, and stopped gods from breaking the laws of universe. But Hel waited in the dark for the perfect moment to prove that, in the end, death always wins. At Ragnarok, Hel released thousands of the dead to march against Asgard. Her father, Loki, led them on a ship made of the fingernails of dead men. She wasn't fighting for honor. She was fighting for the total extinction of the light. She wanted to see Odin, the man who once called her a mistake, torn apart by the very thing he tried to hide in the dark. The dead she wanted to protect were burning the world, and burning themselves in the process, as they stood no chance against superior gods. Which makes us question, was she really protecting the dead? Or was she harvesting them for Ragnarok? So we return to our question, is Hel kind or evil? She provided a home for the people the Vikings ignored. She is also the cold hand that will eventually help tear the world apart. Maybe she isn't either. Maybe Hel is just the most human of all the gods. She is the reminder that we all carry a side of light and a side of darkness. What do you think? Was Odin right to fear her? Or did his fear create the very monster he was trying to avoid? Let me know in the comments.